Alright, so I'm going to tell you about how the BCR slash ABL1 gene mutation happens, which eventually causes CML, and how it can be treated. So first off, what happens is that chromosome 9 and chromosome 2 have two different genes on them, and your chromosomes are when they're ordered, are from size, so 9 is much bigger than 22 if you compare them. And what can sometimes happen due to errors is called a chromosomal translocation. And so when this occurs, what happens is that pieces of the two chromosomes swap, like this. And then what ends up happening is we have two new kinds of chromosomes in a way, because we now have these fusion pieces where genes have swapped. And so when your DNA unwinds and it's time to code, there is now this new fusion strand, if this was an unwinded piece of DNA, that has two genes attached. So this is what happens with the BCR and ABL1 gene are together. And so when a protein, like DNA polymerase or RNA polymerase, goes through to create the RNA that will eventually become a protein, what happens is, this is the RNA, it then becomes a bunch of amino acids. And when these amino acids fold, they cause a kind of mutation. And so normally the ABL1 gene codes for a tyrosine kinase that helps signal when the cell is ready to divide. So this will be our cell right here. And so this cell will then look for signals to tell it when it is ready to divide. But in this mutated version, it will always be on. So the cell will just continually divide and go through the cycle, which makes it very cancerous. So this will eventually cause what is called CML, which is chronic myeloid leukemia. And in order to prevent this, what scientists did was they used a drug called a TKI, which is a tyrosine kinase inhibitor. So what it does is it works to basically inhibit this type of miscoded protein by attaching to the transmitter, and this basically turns it off, which will then work to help control the cell cycle division and help stop it from dividing without really impacting other cells as much. So yeah, this is my video. Thank you.